And we're back.
I'm going to blame me for that one. I'm pretty sure. You know what? Look where the mouse is right now. Look where the mouse is right now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move that up there.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that one was actually on me. Good morning, Rick.
Yeah.
Rick didn't see earlier,
Morning,
so
Rick.
all of our people that were watching.
Yeah, we had
Anthony's back, Melissa's back, Kimberly's back. Thanks you guys for coming back.
Yeah.
That one's on me. I hit.
You got so excited with the family here.
Yeah. Jenna's here. Thanks you guys.
Well, here, real quick, let's just recap. I just got done calling Congresswoman Sawant an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I called her an ass a couple times. I think she's a despicable human. Has nothing to do with her politics or religious background or race or whatever. I know that someone out there is going to call me a racist, misogynistic pig at some point. Oh, well, thank you, Jenna. Yeah, we were confused too. Love you for coming back. But listen, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that one of our favorite sons, right, one of Seattle's favorite sons passed away last week, and you couldn't give the family a few days to kind of sort through things and mourn. And I don't care what she says. I don't care how much money he died with. I care about what he did for this community, what he did for the world, what he did for people every time he had the chance.
Yep. And I'd feel the same way. Let me preface that by saying I would hope I would feel the same way if it was somebody who was liberal or Democrat. I would hope that I would have that same reaction of, hey, conservative person, knock it off. Yeah. Give them a chance. Let's see, Joe's back on here. We really appreciate you guys coming back on here. I'm sorry,
Morning,
man.
Joe.
I realized I hit the end live video. I was so excited to see the family and everything.
Yeah, no worries.
So here's what I want to say about Sawant. And it really pisses me off because she doesn't think things through in this particular instance. Maybe she thinks things through in everything else she does. But in this particular instance, she doesn't realize that Paul Allen gave $50 million to the UW. Paul Allen gave $25 million to the WSU. Paul Allen has created jobs with Microsoft. Paul Allen has created jobs with the Seahawks organization, with Vulcan, with the Trailblazers. Paul Allen has created jobs.
It's a good reason that it's Paul Allen is the reason why you have a job at the Seattle City Council.
You want to know why your house is worth so much in the Puget Sound area?
Yeah.
You can thank Paul Allen because here's the thing. All of the workers that have come to Microsoft from different countries can thank Paul Allen. My brother.
Well, you want to know why Amazon's here, Microsoft is here.
Why we're the mecca of tech.
Yeah.
We're the north side version of Silicon Valley.
Yes.
I mean, my brother and his family can completely thank Paul Allen for all the things that my brother enjoys.
Yep.
My buddy Randy works for Microsoft as well. He can thank Paul Allen. There are so many people that can thank Paul Allen for the jobs that they have. And to have her come out and say those despicable things about Paul Allen, it really pissed me off because she didn't see the bigger picture of how many lives he helped change because of Microsoft, because of Vulcan, because of the Seahawks. And it just
right.
Unfortunately, it's a broken record with her.
Yeah.
It's always somebody who's either rich or is conservative. And she'll rip right into him. She ripped right into John McCain.
Yeah.
Not even 24 hours after he passed away.
You know what it is? She's an attention whore.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask me, she knows it's going to get the attention.
Hey, good to see you, Frazier.
There's some good comments on here, actually, if you scroll down.
See, Anthony says, as a left-leaning guy, I can't guarantee her comments regarding.
I can guarantee her comments
regarding Paul Allen are not in line with the majority, blue or red. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a humanity thing.
I think Seattle needs to make their voice heard come her election time next year. She's got 1 year left. Paul Allen, $2.6 billion lifetime charitable giving. That's from Forbes. That is, I mean, let's see what he does with his money. I mean, he's already guaranteed half of it.
That's the thing is he's part of that group that said we are going to give away our wealth.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's Warren Buffett. That's Bill Gates. That's Zuckerberg.
Yeah. What is it? Yeah. What does she have to say about those people? Yeah.
And Anthony says, by the way, his last contribution before his death was to a social cause.
Yeah. The funny thing is,
good to see you, Ed Keeley.
Paul Allen's
back. Christina's back.
Paul Allen's left leaning. Paul Allen, by all accounts, is more of a liberal than anything, and that's her bread and butter, and she's still ripping at him. I'm just like, what are you doing?
See, and that's the thing is that we can all still get along. I mean, well, and Anthony and I do a show. Anthony leans left, I lean right. But we still can do a show. We can still drink beers together. We can still talk politics. It's okay. Yeah. It's when these loudmouth attention whores, like you said, they start doing this, it literally poisons the well.
Yeah.
Because I know other people that I can have conversations with, that disagree with my political views. But we can have conversations.
Yeah.
We can drink a glass of wine. We can have a beer. We can sit in the park and talk.
Glass of wine?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you that in a second.
I don't drink wine.
Well, I do. I can't really do much else. Aaron says she can't do much else.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just we'll get off this in just a second, but I think Seattle. I think that, and I hate to put it this way, but out of respect to Paul Allen, what he's done for the city, out of respect to the Allen family, out of respect to honestly everything that has been created because of his life.
Yeah.
She needs to go.
Oh yeah.
She needs to go. You cannot continue to allow that woman to have a voice for you in the Seattle Council.
It's hate.
Yeah.
It's truly hate.
Yeah.
And I hear that so many
Well,
times.
and it's bigotry. It's hate and it's bigotry and it's
nobody calls her out for it, which makes me so upset.
Yeah.
Because they easily call people out. They could call us out today for doing this show as hate and bigotry.
Yeah.
And it makes me mad because it's like, no, that's not it. But she'll do those kind of things, and it's hate and bigotry, and nobody calls it out. So, anyways, enough of her. I'm done talking about her.
No more soapbox for her.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the hunting trip. Should we talk about the dork stamp?
Yeah,
or
you like that? You like that? I'll get to it. It was well worth it. It was well
oh
worth
my
it.
gosh! So I will let you take the lead on this since
Where do you want me to
since
start?
you are Gaston.
Spectrating around the sides of mountains. When I was a lad, I ate 12 eggs.
No one smells like Gaston.
Thank God. All right, yeah, we went hunting. So
There you go, done.
yeah, done. So I was planning here. We'll start at the beginning and we'll end at the end. It's usually sequence, unless you
That'll work
flashbacks.
until we see people dropping off. That'll work.
I want to do flashbacks. Yeah, so I told
Josh Corzen's on here.
Yeah.
What's up, Josh?
There he is, Josh. Josh will love this, actually. So, yeah, I told this guy a few months ago, I said, hey, I kind of brought it up to him a couple times, let's go hunting. I go up to a great cabin with my buddy Neil. It's his family's place. And a week out, or a couple weeks out, we realized that Rory probably wouldn't be able to. No, we didn't realize until Neil had, 2 weeks out, Neil couldn't go. Some stuff had come up with family.
Yep.
Neil couldn't go. So I called his in-laws, and said, hey, can we still use the cabin? Of course. They don't, of course, we take good care of it when we're up there. So I told Rory, I said, look, man, without Neil there, and the timing-wise, we're not going to be able to get you your actual license. So you basically on spotting duty. But, I think you should go anyway because you'll get an idea of what it's about and decide if you like it.
Like my friend Jeremy told me yesterday.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I always say your name wrong. Bushaman. I think it's Bushaman. Jeremy Bushaman. We were at Kaylee's. The girls had a performance last night at ER, and I was telling him about that.
Not at the emergency room.
No.
Emerald Ridge.
Emerald Ridge. And so I'm
I
telling
had
the
a
story.
performance at the ER.
That's true, you did. Ruined our entire Tuesday. So he looked at me and so I told him the story. He's like, so basically you were hiking. I said, yeah, I was basically hiking.
So I'm not gonna lie. So I'll give you I don't know if I've given you. I'll give him the honest scoop while I give you guys the honest scoop. I was concernicus about this guy because I knew I've been there obviously many times, and I know what it entails where we go hunting. We're hunting mule deer. Mule deer like to go up and down sides of mountains, so that means we go up and down the sides of mountains. It's not always easy, and it could definitely wear on the body. So, anyways, we took him out to where'd we go? Bass Pro. Got him hooked up with some gear, just some bare necessities.
Which I ended up taking half of it back.
Yeah. Got him hooked up with some bare necessities. We headed to the cabin. First of all, guys, if you haven't seen some of the pictures, and we can post more, but it's God's country. It's old Wakanda, Torada Road, which is kind of between Republic and Tenasket. It's beautiful. The Pellegrini's cabin is literally something out of, Little House on the Prairie.
Oh my gosh.
No running water, no
amazing.
electricity. It's so great to unplug up there and just kind of be surrounded by that. The tamarack trees and all that. So,
Leanna's watching. Good morning.
Amber Jones.
She wants to
Go
hunt.
Bulldogs. Oh,
Amber,
let's do it.
good morning,
Let's
Amber.
do it, Leanna. So day one, we got up in the morning. Actually, we got a little prishnicket the night before. Yes.
Oh, we're going that far. Okay. I thought.
Oh, we're going that far.
No, I thought we were going to Wenatchee and then going to Nasket, but we're going straight.
Oh, we
to
did
Nasket.
go to Wenatchee. We went to Wenatchee, got our gear, watched the Seahawks game. We had a good breakfast.
Mhm.
That was fun.
Mhm.
Watched Seahawks with a bunch of strangers, high-fiving, having a good time.
Yep.
Where were we?
The
The Buzz.
the Buzz Inn or something.
Yeah, the Buzz Steakhouse.
Yeah.
So that was great, and got up to the cabin, as you should at the hunting cabin. Drink a lot of beer, and did a lot of grunting.
Played cards.
Yeah. So, anyways, here we go. Day one. Day one. I figured here we're gonna figure out if Pitts is cut out for this whole hunting thing, because the first, 45 minutes that we're pretty much just going up hills.
It sucked.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it sucked.
Once you get up there, I kept telling him it's worth it once you get up.
That's
to the
what he
top
kept
of these
on
ridge
saying.
lines.
Yeah, it was like 90 minutes later. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it sucked the first day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but look, the story continues. So
we spent about 6-7 hours out hunting that day. No, I guess maybe about like 5 hours by the time.
Yeah,
we
I think
got
it was
back.
all together 5 hours.
And we got up on the top of some of these ridges where you can see Canada, and it was just gorgeous. And so here's a really cool thing. You can go for days out there and not see anything. And we came up over this ridge on a place that I've seen deer before in recent years.
And we were getting ready to grab some lunch. because we brought lunch with us, so we were trying to find a place to sit down and grab some lunch.
Yeah, and I was like, let's get a place where we can kind of survey out below us and stuff and keep an eye out. And all of a sudden, I think you saw the deer first. No, I did. You did. Over the side. I'm like, Pitts, come here. And it was 2 does, so nothing we could take.
Yeah.
But I just wanted him to see it because just to video the whole escapade. Yeah, right. It was fun. So he runs up there because mule deer aren't like the blacktail that we get over here, right? They're a lot bigger.
Oh yeah.
And they're beautiful. And he comes up behind me, and all of a sudden it was 1 doe, 2 does, 3 does, 4 does, 5 does, all came out beautiful, and they're kind of cutting along, and I'm watching them, and all of a sudden I look up at the spotter, and he's all, told me he sees something, and it's something with antlers, and so I'm like heart racing, right? As a hunter, that's so I get up to where he's at, and sure enough, there's a beautiful buck. But nearest we could figure out, he was only a 2-point.
Yeah.
And you need a 3-point. So, anyways, we tracked him a little bit for a while. Heart racing, had him scoped a couple times, just trying to will him to grow another eye guard or something, but wasn't in the cards. And,
I thought it was funny because I'm watching you play Elmer Fudd going down this hill, and I go to grab your backpack because you dropped your backpack. You're just like, I'm going after this guy. So I grab your backpack, and you're playing Elmer Fudd going down the hill. And I notice that you're trying to keep an eye on this guy, and I'm trying to keep an eye on this guy. And I look off to the side, and I see like 6 does.
Yeah.
Just quickly leaving, like he's being the
diversion.
The diversion.
Yeah.
And so I think, man, he's an honorable buck because he's being a diversion. Then I'm like, that guy is the bomb. 6 does? Way to go, Bucky. Which honestly, we'll get into day 2, but I think that guy might be.
Well, that was another reason why I thought he might be kind of young because I was like, I couldn't really make it out, but I was pretty sure he only had the 2 points. Him wandering around with 6 does kind of led me to believe he was young. Usually they'll be off by themselves. So anyway, it was a good heart racing moment.
Yep.
And so we packed it in that night. Love your humor. That's the mom-in-law. She's got to compliment me. And so
she's talking about my humor, not yours.
So we went back that night and made some dinner and freaking all that. Actually, we went to the bar.
We went to
that guy
Republic.
would not shut up.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
At the
So
bar.
we drove into Republic. So like you said, we have no cell signal out there. No electricity, no running water.
Ryan Waterman, what's up, buddy?
So we get like within 3 or 4 miles of Republic, and all of a sudden,
kidding.